Hey programmers, today we're going to work on the add button on the adjust hours tab folder, and the first thing that we do is we go through here and we do a find and we look for this seg data grid view dot visible, and we search for that, and whatever that does, we take this add button to dot visible and we make it do the same thing, because you don't want, if they don't have a grid view, you don't want them pushing add and them not being a week in there. It'll create problems. So that's the reason we're doing that. And then, oh, one more thing. There's probably 3 or 4 places that this has changed, so you just have to search for them all. And then on the button, you come over here, and then you go with your events, and you create your click events. And most of this work we've already done, like this last seg and create seg. We created those methods weeks ago, alrighty? And so what we do, we're going to find the next seg number, and by passing it, you know, those variables that are in that box, and then we're going to use the date time of today, and then we're going to create our segment record, passing it those variables that are in the box, and then we're going to, the next seg is that next seg that we had up here, and we're going to create them all in records, and then we're going to say they're all not completed and they're all not errors and they're regular, and we do today's date, and then all of their time is 2880, and then it'll pull it up in that box and people can edit it, but we're not going to work on the editing part today. We'll do that later. Anyway, after we create the seg records, we have to fill in those text boxes, and so that's what we're doing here, and with the data that we passed it, and then we say, well, the group box visible equals true. So let's see how this works for us. I think I did test this, so I do have me one record already. But we can delete it out and create another one. So anyway, if you'll notice, at first they didn't have an add here, and now there is, and I'm going to delete this. Yes, we're going to delete it. And so we come back up here, and you notice that the add button disappears. So if I'm going to pull up the grid again, and then the add button will come. And so I'm going to add me a record, and there it is. And then I can edit these values, and it will save it. But not today. We hadn't got that far yet. So anyway, you guys work on getting that done, and we'll do the next. We'll start editing that data next time. Bye.